Hey Geekly, Kikai Wafra here, and today, pull up a stool and pour yourself something strong, because we've got a story that proves the tech world is officially turning into a bad spy movie. We're talking about the hardware underground, international smuggling rings, and the absolute absurdity of the current Silicon Cold War. So here's the headline that's making the rounds. A group of technology company CEOs, yes, actual executives, not guys in trench coats in a back alley, have been caught red-handed trying to smuggle $160 million worth of NVIDIA GPUs into China. For those of you who might just be tuning in to the hardware scene, NVIDIA GPUs are those high-powered graphics cards that used to be for making your video games look pretty. But now, they are the engine of the AI revolution. They're the only way to train things like ChatGPT. Because of that, the United States government slapped a massive ban on exporting the really good stuff to China, citing national security. Basically, Uncle Sam said, no AI superweapons for you. But apparently, these CEOs looked at that ban and said, watch me. Now, let's play devil's advocate for a second here. You have to understand the pressure. The demand for these chips is absolutely insane. We're talking about hardware that prints money. If you're running a tech firm in a region cut off from NVIDIA's supply, you're desperate. These chips are the new gold standard, literally. From a purely capitalist perspective, the market is screaming for a product. And where there is demand, supply usually finds a way. You almost have to admire the sheer hustle. These guys know that AI is the future of everything, medicine, finance, warfare, and they were willing to risk federal prison to keep the data centers humming. It highlights just how undeniably critical NVIDIA's tech has become. They've built a product so good that people are literally trafficking it like it's illegal narcotics. But it is when I started reading the charge sheet and the details of how they did this that my eyes started twitching. Because this is where we get to the total hypocrisy of the high-tech industry. We're told constantly that the tech industry is this sophisticated, ethical, forward-thinking beacon of progress, but when you peel back the curtain, it's just greedy dudes mislabeling boxes. The charge sheet details how they allegedly used false shipping documents, routed shipments through intermediate countries, and straight up lied to customs. It's not high-tech hacking, it's lying on a FedEx form. And this is where the bullshit meter goes off the charts. We have these massive trade restrictions, these ironclad sanctions that politicians love to brag about on the news. They tell us, don't worry, we have secured the supply chain. Really? Have you? Because of a couple of CEOs can move $160 million of hardware, which is thousands of massive physical cards, by the way, not a USB stick, it makes you wonder, who are they trying to fool? Us or themselves? The reality is, the silicon curtain is made of Swiss cheese. And here's the part that really grinds my gears. While these CEOs are playing international smuggler, regular consumers, gamers, creators, small startups are still paying inflated prices because of scarcity. We're told there's a shortage. Well, maybe there wouldn't be such a shortage if warehouses full of these things weren't being shuffled around the black market by the very people supposed to be leading the industry. It exposes the total cynicism of the corporate world. They will wear a suit and talk about compliance and global standards in the boardroom and then approve a shipping manifest that lists supercomputers as spare toaster parts, just to make a quick buck. It makes the whole ethical AI debate feel like a joke. How are we supposed to trust these tech leaders to regulate artificial intelligence, which is an intangible code, when they can't even follow the law regarding physical boxes of metal and plastic? It's greed, plain and simple, wrapped up in a tech CEO fleece vest. Anyway, the link to the full report on the charge sheet is in the description. Go read the details. It's wild. So, Geekly, I'm turning it over to you. You're the judge today. Is this just the free market finding a way around government overreach, and we should expect this? Or is this proof that the tech industry's ethics are completely hollow the moment there's a profit to be made? Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you like me to analyze the specific details of the charge sheet mentioned in the article to explain exactly how they tried to bypass the custom checks? You think these tech giants are busy innovating? Think again. We've got company bosses getting busted for smuggling $160 million worth of NVIDIA chips into China. Think it's a cheap spy thriller? Seriously, are we running a startup or a cartel here? I am tearing into this absolute mess right now, so click the link to watch the full rant on YouTube.